He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Offense set on first down. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Dumps it to the back. Got a man, it's Lee. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 40.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Off-play action on first down. Fires on the run. Oh, did he toast the coverage? Got it deep downfield. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Iowa State.
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats, and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Into the end zone for the 2, and they push that lead out to 8. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. So much for the touchback. Here he comes. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Line gets set, first down. Wide receiver shows motion. With jet sweep pass. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
The play action fake. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And this will be caught at the 30. Touchdown, Oregon State. And once he got loose, it was all over. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Splits those uprights right in half. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the Capitals shows they can strike from anywhere. 96 yards on the touchdown play. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of bounce, right? You want to be...
The expressway is wide open. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
That's the way to open a drive. Now they'll put it in play just shy of midfield. The give to the tailback. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball so he can break some of those big runs. But I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Going over the top. Got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Cyclones. Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so good.
It's a fake. The kicker wants to throw it. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Number 41, set to kick off.
He'll bring it out. It's Garrison. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
He'll toss it. Past the 45. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
I love that play call. This offense is going to run the football. They're not just going to do it between the tackles, but they're going to attack you outside. You saw that with that handoff. They get to the right. They get him in space using his speed. Good play call.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. It's a draw. Running with power. Oh, there's the ball. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Oh, man, how about that? You get your first carry. You're so excited, trying to make a difference, trying to make a play, trying to prove yourself, and you coughed it up. That's not a good start. First carry to fumble it, give it to the other team.
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Runs through a tackle. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
That's the end of the first quarter. Mississippi, Iowa State, 14, Oregon State, 7.
Now facing a 3rd down as they line up after the break. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Dances away from the heat. Complete downfield. And they'll mark him down after making that grab, and that's one way to start digging out of that hole, but they're still short of the first down. This is the absolute right call. They're going for it on 4th down. Direct snap. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
It's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field position. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint to try to put some points on the board.
From the gun, the running back has it. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. So you get stuffed on 1st down. You had an idea of what you wanted to do on 2nd, but I'm guessing it's back to the drawing board now.
Yeah, you got to figure out who you are and what you are. What's your next best play? Or what is the defense going to do? If they've been aggressive, okay, well, if they've been aggressive, I'm going to throw that deep ball. If they've been sitting back, I might sneak a draw in here.
Got enough for the first down and wants more. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. And the Beavers in the hurry up. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Beavers!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. BYU is currently trailing but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Ty Detmer, this might not be over just yet. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Kansas. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Iowa State sending the offense back out. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Stopped at the 24-yard line after the 10-yard gain.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
They'll run the option. He'll toss it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Don't you love energetic defenses that fly around and make things happen? The ones that get in the backfield, the running back tries to go somewhere. Where do you want him to go? There is nowhere to go. Nice job by the defense creating the tackle for a loss on first down.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run play action. Buys a little extra time. And he got a hand in there. Knocks it away. Incomplete. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third down, going up top. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on third down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. 4th down, baby.
Well, the upside is you could get a first down. The downside is you could blow the game going for it inside your own 30. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense.
Well, I knew the coach was confident in his offense. I did not know he was that confident this early in the game. 4th and long. I thought he'd just punt that one away and let his defense take the field. Interesting.
Quarterback changing the plays at the line. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Quick strike complete. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. The Beavers will hustle to the line. Goes to the option. And the defense makes the tackle, but not before. He gets down to the 2. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's looking to throw. Lets it fly. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon State.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
On to attempt the try.
The kicker on for the extra point.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown pass. The kickoff team takes the field to boot this one away. And he's going to try to return this one. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. How about that? Making a play and setting up your offense inside the 40 at the 39.
It's so nice to see defenders squeeze that pick. See, a lot of times in great position, you see them there to make the play, but there's a reason they play defense. Not this time. Great job securing the interception.
A first down for the offense. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. He now has 80 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Movement here from the tight end. They're getting this guy lathered up. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
Off play action. Gets it out fast. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. This offense has put on a display in the first half, and they have a chance to tack another one on before the break. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. The Beavers come to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to throw on 2nd down. Buys a little time. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack. You avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down. So they're on the 1-yard line. The incomplete pass on 2nd down. Maybe you just try to drive it in on the ground this time. Touchdown, Beaver! And they take it in for 6 more points.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Going for the return. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They'll throw it on 1st down. He's going to let it go. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
Oh, man, the quarterback almost just threw his 2nd interception on as many drives. He's trying to fit that football in there. It gets tipped up in the air. He's lucky that wasn't picked off.
Running to the left. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. He hurls one deep down the left side. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Iowa State 14.
All lined up and ready to go for a great second half ahead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Garrison. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're...
What a complete disaster. What a terrible decision to run that far backwards and take the safety. They'll boot it away from their own 20 after taking the safety. Just needs a crack to get a return. Nice return there, and he'll be dragged down at the 34.
Offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. That's reeled in. It's Green. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down.
I love having guys that have the ability to make something happen after they catch it. Simple hitch route, right? Okay, give me some extra yards. Get me a first down after the play. Nice job by the wide receiver.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
Listen, that wasn't the greatest run in the world, but it was very successful, and you're making me honor the run. And another thing, every time you run the football, someone gets tackled. There's physicality involved in the game. So I like when offenses commit to the running the football, no matter what the outcome is, because those body blows do add up.
And the freshman just threw it behind him that time.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Quickly complete. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
There were very big expectations surrounding this guy coming into the season. He's delivered week in, week out. With that last catch, he's now got over 1,000 yards receiving on the year.
He'll ride his man on the option. He just has a nose for those little crevices to be able to find space, and he picks up the first down.
You know, you talk so much about QBs, right, and having to make really good decisions. There's a great example. He didn't see anybody open downfield. He didn't hesitate for 1 second. He put his head down, and he took off and went running and generated an explosive play for the offense.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
And here comes the offense on second down. Give to the back. Bulldoze ahead. He's down at the 18 after picking up 5.
I know the passing game sells, the passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
And the Cyclones have pushed it inside the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker. It's Hill. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9.
And it's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there.
And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Iowa State. set for the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. The kickoff team on the field as they'll send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Garrison. Bulldozes him. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency, David.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
The give to the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them, because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, you could tell, he had a good clue what was going on. He knew it was a run play, fired, pulled the trigger, came downhill, and attacked the running back.
Backing up and backing up on the first 2 plays, now to try to throw it and drive on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Pocket starting. It's another safety. Can you believe this? Second of the game.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
The returner is tackled down at the 43, and the Iowa State offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Iowa State sending the offense back out. The best way this offense can say thanks for that 2 spot is by following it up with a score of their own, David.
Really fun when your defense does that. When they get you back the football, and they score some points, Palmer. Put those points up on the board. Usually brag about it, especially defensive. We got more points than you, but good opportunity for this offense to get more.
Yeah, it's you scratch my back, I scratch yours kind of thing right now. I'll tell you, if this offense is able to go down the field and put up a touchdown, this could be a potentially 9 to 10 point swing based on your defense getting you that safety. You've got great field position now. You've got to take advantage.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Yeah, it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. It'll be interesting to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
Fires left. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. Got some room to run. He's at the 10. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 8. Oh, you know we wanted that pick 6, but the offense is in business.
Well, I think it's pretty safe to say this guy's going to be getting a helmet sticker. That now his 2nd interception of the game. He has just been lights out here today.
And I don't think they got it snapped before the play clock ran out. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Well, this drive probably won't help them pile up yards, but they could get points quickly, starting it with a 1st and goal. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. He's up to 86 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
On the play. Brings up 3rd and goal.
They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. On the option. The pitch. Touchdown, Oregon State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, oh man, what a day. His 3rd touchdown rushing, showing you he's got a little bit of everything and padding those stats. And all you fantasy football guys, if you have my man at running back, that's a good day.
And right down the middle. They're lining up to kick it off, and he ought to be able to knock this one anywhere he wants after that extra 15 yards with the roughing the kicker. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Offense getting set for 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Time to take a shot. Reels it in down the left side. And they'll move the chains with the 1st down, but that might be it for the 3rd quarter.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Oregon State 35, Iowa State 25.
One big play to get it up near midfield. Now they're in business at the 47. Defense backing up, trying to keep everything in front. Going downfield for the big play. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line. And he's brought down after a huge completion. They've got him wobbling after that big play now to pay it off on 1st and 10 from inside the 15. Here's the handoff. Touchdown, Cyclones! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Number 2 in the end zone.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the scoring play came on the 12-yard run. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4.
Nice run, and I think everybody knows. He's right there next to that 100-yard mark, 98 yards on the day. And that's a mark, man. When you hit that mark a lot of times and you take care of the football, you win a lot of football games. It's the more physical team. It's the team that makes it easy, makes it easier on their quarterback, and they've done that today.
And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field, what a big gain for the offense.
And the running back there did everything that he's coached to do, right? They've got the lead late in this game. You've got to stay in bounds. You're finding yards. It's a positive run, but you're not going out of bounds. Really well done.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Really nice job by the defense getting that last stop. All 3rd downs in games are important, but this one just feels like it's the biggest down of this game right now for this defense. If they can get off the field, they've got to give it back to their offense with as much time as possible to have a chance to win this game.
Quarterback will audible. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
Offense facing fourth down.
Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down, using his legs to buy some time. At the 40, there he goes. And he breaks into the open. He's at the 10. Run out of bounds after the long game, and they've got it now first and goal.
This is exactly why nobody wants a Jesse Palmer. You want quarterbacks that can do that. Look at him, pick him up, put him down, just chewing up yards. It was supposed to be a pass, now turns it into a huge gain. Jesse Palmer never could give you that.
Well, two things you're thinking about here offensively is, one, you want to take as much time off the clock. But two, you really want to score another touchdown to make this a two-possession game. You could almost ice it if you can find a way to get in the end zone here. Just take your time. Don't snap it too quickly.
Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's second and goal from the 5. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
At this point on offense, late in the game with the lead, if you can run the ball, get a couple first downs, I mean, you can just bleed all these seconds off the clock and ice this thing.
We've reached a 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. If they can pay off this third and goal with a touchdown, it might be getting a little tough to swallow over there on the other sideline. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Not a lot of movement on that one. The defense in position.
Well, he's had the hot hand, 3 TDs in the game already. I like just force-feeding this guy the rock some more here, Paul.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They've been the more physical team. He does a really good job finding the end zone, running the football. That's why they've featured him today.
No hesitation from this head coach. He will go for it on fourth and goal from the 1. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Here we go. What great shape they will be in if they can punch in a touchdown on fourth and goal. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Beavers!
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And before they can kick it, the receiving team is going to call a timeout. After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. They'd hoped to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Coming after it. And he'll just get rid of that one.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
And the incompletion brings up a second down for this offense. On the option. He'll toss it. Fighting off the defender. Into the end zone for a touchdown, and here in the final minute, they still have a chance. The AT unit on the field. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Quick strike offense on that replay scoring drive. They got the touchdown they needed. Now trailing by a field goal, they'll line up for the onside kick. They're on it, and they get it back for another drive.
And how about that? They pull out the onside kick. They're able to get it down 3 here in the fourth quarter. They're in great position right now to at least tie this game.
Dances away to buy time. He'll get rid of it. That is just a sideline credit. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want.
What a great individual effort here in this 2-minute situation. He makes the catch in the middle of the field. He knows he's got to find a way to stop the clock. The only way to do that is to get out of bounds. He uses his speed and his vision, and he's able to elude the defense to save some time.
He breaks a tackle. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. Breaks the tackle. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
This guy's a weapon, throwing it and running it, and you know he's going to try to hurt this defense with his legs.
It puts so much stress on the defensive line to chase him and the fact that the play is extended so long.
Yeah, if they've got a spy defensively, if someone's athletic enough to run with this guy, that's going to be maybe a sound move moving forward schematically.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Touchdown, Iowa State! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters in the fourth quarter.
Oh, now the kicker's going to throw it. He makes the grab in the end zone. They must have seen something on film as they turn the fake into the two-point conversion. They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. They're on it. They recover the onside kick, and they get it right back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Looking for a productive play on first down. Fast motion from the offense. Touch pass on the run. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout, Oregon State.
Ran the ball on first down. Let's see what they do on second. Tosses to the quarterback. He's going up top. Throws into double coverage. coverage, and it's picked off. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters. And this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.